What's up? Honor Hammer 26 here. I'm here to give you my video on how I would book Glory by Honor 8, the final countdown. This show is taking place in the Manhattan Center in the middle of New York City this Saturday, September 26, 2009, 7:30 p.m. bell time. And this is just kind of, I did this for Death Before Dishonor 7 and it got a good response, so I'm going to do it again for Glory by Honor 8. And I plan on doing this for every big Ring of Honor show. So, how I'd book it. I'd start off the night with Colt Cabana versus Rhett Titus. Rhett Titus did say in the video wire that this was not going to be a comedy match. I would still have Colt try and make this a comedy match. Kind of have Colt upset Rhett Titus and have that kind of just infuriate him more and give Rhett more of a reason to hurt Colt Cabana. I would give Colt Cabana the win, however. I feel that Rhett Titus kind of doesn't need the win here. I mean, you can give him a win later down the line, but you kind of need a big face to win at the beginning of the show, because I feel this show has the potential to be the best show in Ring of Honor history, and you kind of need to get the crowd hot, which is a good way of doing it by having one of their favorites, Colt Cabana, going over. So there's that. Next, I'd get Dark City Fight Club versus Cheech and Claudio out of the way. I think this might be semi-squashy, but not as much as a squash as like one of the ones on on HD Net. So I'm gonna give Dark City Fight Club the win, of course. I wouldn't be too surprised if Cheech and Claudio maybe got a roll-up win on them, because this is kind of out of the ordinary for them to be appearing on these two shows now. But I'm still gonna go with Dark. I would book it, have Dark City Fight Club win, and just have them look more dominant and have them be a tag team threat, because after what happens later on in the night, and just build up Ring of Honor's tag division more. Alright, next I'd have, I'd have Claudio Castagnoli versus Kenny Omega. A lot of people are thinking that Kenny Omega will be the man who is picked in the ALL double, which I'll get to later. But I would have Kenny Omega go over for that reason, kind of have him look strong for later in the night, and have Claudio kind of start to get frustrated with himself and the embassy, kind of maybe have the embassy screw Castagnoli out of this win, maybe. But I feel this will be a good match. They had a pretty good opener at Final Battle 08, so I feel that Castagnoli and Omega can both work together. So I'd go with Omega for that reason, but I have to think on whether he is going to get the title shot, and I decided he's not going to be the one to be called in the ALL double. I'd book it another way, and I'd have Kenny Omega get the shot November 14th at the Canadian show, because I feel that match, Aries versus Omega, should probably be in Canada. And before intermission, we have no, not that. I'd have intermission. I'd have I'd have two intermissions, and the first one would be right here. Kind of just a 10-minute intermission to just kind of get the crowd calmed down a little bit. Now the next match would be at intermission. I would have the ALL double. Right at intermission, just kind of start off, get the crowd hot again with the Austin Aries heel promo, which have just been awesome at promos at one after another. I would have him pull the name of the hat. I would have it be Petey Williams, for the reason that the four men that aren't scheduled in a match yet, that are all still scheduled to be appearing, are Roderick Strong, Sonjay Dutt, Petey Williams, and Delirious. I feel that Roderick Strong and Aries maybe should be built a little more if they're going to have that match. Sonjay Dutt really isn't a good challenger for Aries, and Delirious, I feel if he should face Aries, should be at a lesser show, maybe in Indianapolis on October 10th. But so that leaves pretty much Petey Williams. I'd have him and Aries and Petey, and we're going to have that in Chicago, so I feel like they should have it here. And I'd have Austin Aries, of course, go over and clean, and just have a good match with Petey Williams. These two can have a good match together, and just kind of let Aries go out there and wrestle his ass off. I mean, he can do that great, and I think him and Petey can have a great match, even though this is for the Ring of Honor World title, and it is kind of in the middle of the show, I feel, because it is the ALL double. You can kind of do that, be a little different feel of the show, maybe kind of add as an overall show. Next, I would have Eddie Kingston versus Chris Hero in a grudge match. I would have Chris Hero go over here and continue the feud into Final Battle. And Chris Hero is a heel, and just have him go over Eddie Kingston, maybe in a heelish kind of way still, maybe in a semi-heelish way. Maybe Eddie Kingston goes for the back fist, and maybe Hero with the loaded elbow pad back fists him back, or something like that. Something along those lines. I feel this match will be great, or has a chance of being great. Kingston versus Hero. These two have worked very well together in the past, and I feel that I think this is their first meeting in Ring of Honor. I'm not sure on that, but I think it is. They will have a great match, kind of bring their feud to Ring of Honor, and just show what they can do. Next, I would have the rematch from Dayton, JMR versus the Young Bucks. Basically, in the two matches that they've had, the one on HNet and the one on Dayton, people said they were holding back. And the reason I think they're holding back is because they're going to go balls to the wall on this show. And I would have the Young Bucks go over here. Maybe have a third match, kind of the rubber match, take place at a later show. And kind of just have them go balls to the wall. And these are two of the best tag teams on the indies right now. And you know I'm a big Young Bucks fan, so I put the Young Bucks over here. I feel that since I think that the first one went to a no contest, and the second one the Briscoes won, I'd have the Young Bucks win this one. Then I would have the final countdown, not as the main event, but have it kind of feel as the main event, and I'll get into why that is later. Nigel McGuinness versus Bryan Danielson. I'd have Nigel come out first and just take 2 minutes, just acknowledge the crowd. Then Bryan Danielson comes out and does the same thing, and have them go out here and just have moments from each of their matches that they've had, but then go balls to the wall. I'd have this go about 32, 33 minutes, and I would have Danielson go over clean. You do not need to overbook this match. Just have them go out and wrestle. No stupid gimmicks, no nothing. Just have McGuinness, who's the best European wrestler in Ring of Honor history, no doubt, maybe even the best foreign wrestler, against the best wrestler in Ring of Honor history, Bryan Danielson, in their final appearances against one another. So I feel that this match just needs to be that, nothing more. Just sometimes just being simple is the best, and that's what you need to do here. So Bryan Danielson wins. Then the next thing that happens is he helps Nigel get up and he says, "Nigel, I'd like you to give your heartfelt speech with me in the ring because I want to go second." Something like that. Nigel takes about 10 minutes, says his goodbye, and then walks out. And Danielson takes about 11 just to one up McGuinness one last time, and then he walks out and just they both come out to the curtain together and take one final bout together, and then they are done with the Ring of Honor, and that's I feel a good way to kind of end it. So then you have a second intermission while they set up for the ladder matches in the main event. Then the main event, Ladder War 2, American Wolves versus Kevin Steen and El Generico. If this match is kind of half what the first one was, this match should be absolutely great. I feel that the American Wolves will go over here because I feel that they're having one of the best reigns in Ring of Honor history. So I don't feel we should end that yet, and I feel that there might be a possible Steen heel turn here. I would not have it yet. I mean, this would be a good time to have it because Generico is going on a tour of Japan after this show, and this might be a good time to kind of have Kevin Steen snap and hurt Generico. This would kind of work here, but I would have it later, maybe at Final Battle, or maybe later in the year, maybe in Canada, just because I think that might be kind of interesting there. But this match should be absolutely freaking amazing, and just Davey Richards is going to be great in this match. Kevin Steen and El Generico have had ladder war experience, and Eddie Edwards is getting to be great in the ring, and he's just shown show after show after show that he is now a great worker. He's not in the upper echelon yet, but he is still a great worker. So the American Wolves go over here, possible Steen heel turn, and also Bret Hart will be at these shows, and I feel that it'll be great for him to be there. One thing I missed was in between the ALL double and the Kingston Hero match, I would have a match between Roderick Strong, Sonjay Dutt, and Delirious, the three of them. So, and I would have Roderick go over, makes him look strong for the future. Kind of because those are the three names that weren't that are left after Petey Williams is in the ALL double. So there's that. Hopefully that didn't confuse you. Overall, I think this show is going to be, as I said, one of the best in Ring of Honor history. Give me your thoughts on it. I'll see you guys later.